Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. My name is Raven from the Sky, and today I'm gonna show you the deck recipe that I've been using to beat people online, at least for the first 3 matches in a row. Alright? And this is my personal deck that I use in real life, the Coming of EXODIA. Minus a few changes that I made in game that I don't have. Some cards I don't have in real life, but this is overall my personal deck. Anyway, let's get into it, alright? Dark Hole, 1. 2 different dimension capsules. 1 gold sarcophagus. These 2 are pretty much the poor man's gold sarcophagus, alright? These were out years before, 3-4 years before gold sarcophagus was even launched. This is old school. Nobody ever used these. At least the duelists I played with didn't use these, okay? So you see the effect. Alright, select 1 card from your deck, move from play face down. Second, standby phase, you get the card. Alright? Notice it's the same thing as gold sarcophagus, except see, gold sarcophagus, it activates in the graveyard. Gold sarcophagus is safer. That's why it's rarer in real life. Now, I don't know, it might have been bumped down to common by now, if you can get it out of a structure deck, but when that first came out, that was ultra. Alright? It was expensive. But these were common when they first dropped. But we didn't really use those back in the day. I had like 4 or 5 of them sitting in my binder. And I finally got rid of them. And now that I found a use for them, when I made an EXODIA deck. Actually, when I made my EXODIA deck, I wasn't running these. It was this same recipe, but without these. I didn't come up with these until about 3-4 years ago. Alright? And I don't have them anymore. Go figure. Isn't it funny how life works? 1 day of peace. When I first made this deck in real life back in 2012, 1 day of peace was at 3. You guys remember that? Now, and then they restricted it down to 1. Now it's actually 1 day of peace. Increases draw power. Pot of Duality again mills the deck. I have a lot of cards that help mill the deck as well as go fish for the pieces rather than just sitting there waiting to draw them, or just sitting behind a brick wall and playing a bunch of magic cards with Royal Magical Library and Toon World and these crazy card loot. No. Okay? This isn't this type of build. This is the most consistent EXODIA deck of 2019. If you find another one, good for you, but I haven't found one that I really like. Okay? This is pretty much, I'm pretty confident, this is the most consistent one you're going to find. Shard of Greed. Alright? This helps you to, this helps again increase draw power. Place 2 greed counters on it. Second standby phase or draw phase, whatever. Oh no, during the main phase, you trigger it, you draw 2. Swords of Revealing Light helps to stall when you don't have any cards out, or you're waiting, you're waiting on these. You don't have 1 day of peace, but you're waiting on these to trigger. See, these are already 3 pieces: the head and 2 other pieces. But I'm gonna get to this. You don't go for an exact piece. It's too risky when playing online. People who have Twin Twister, and I'm thinking about running it myself. That last duel we were in yesterday, man, that was something with the Macros Cosmos. I wish I had Twin Twisters, but I don't. I think I'm gonna throw it in here. We're Arfdow, again, to get a piece of EXODIA. But because you're not summoning the EXODIA piece, you're gonna take 2,000. So this is best used early on in the early onset of match. Of the early part of the duel. Can't speak today. Okay. Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. Alright, this is relatively new. I just started running this. I didn't realize how good this can be. All face-up level 6 or higher special summon monsters on the field cannot declare an attack or activate their effects. That's really good for you when you're facing an opponent that relies on Exceges and Synchros, etc., etc. Very good. That's going to stop them in their tracks. They're going to have to Twin Twister this or whatever. Alright? And that's going to protect you from attacks. So you just sit there and get the pieces. Jar of Avarice. This is 1 down to 1 because I don't want it to get too bricky. This is just to get the pieces back if you lose them to the graveyard. Your opponent makes you discard them or whatever. I know that causes a huge delay because you only want to run in 1. So you have to wait till you get it and then use it. And then hope they don't negate it. Okay, Legacy of Yugioh increases draw power. When you draw your deck thins out, mills the deck, and increases your chance of getting the piece. 2 Mirror Forces. Staple, self-explanatory. Reckless Greed. That's down to 1 now. I feel like I got enough draw power, so I really don't need to run 1. Plus you skip your next 2 draw phases, which can hurt you even in an EXODIA deck, unfortunately. Obviously, 5 pieces of EXODIA. 2 battle faders, again, helps to stall, and you can go into Victory Dragon with that. They won't be able to touch it because it ends the battle phase once it's special summoned. Card D, increases draw power, helps mill the deck. Cyber Valley, this is very good. Not only does it stop the attacking in the battle phase, but you draw a card. Again, helps thin out the deck and increase your chances of getting EXODIA piece, etc., etc. And you can also, if you have them locked down and they can't do anything, and you already have a monster out, all you have to do, like, you activate this effect, you remove Battle Fader and Cyber Valley, you draw 2. Even better. Alright, 3 Emissary to Afterlives. This is 3 pieces of EXODIA right here. Alright? What I would do is I would use Different Dimension Capsule 2. Alright? And I would select Emissary Afterlife instead of selecting the piece. Why? Because Twin Twisters. If they Twin Twister that, you will lose the piece of EXODIA. And you can sit up there and fight them with Tragodia with a big hand, and Tragodia be like at 4,000 attack, and just beat them down. You can try that. You can try with Victory Dragon, but I wouldn't recommend it because, again, this deck is meant for you to get the pieces of EXODIA in the quickest way possible, without, you know, very minimal fighting, just to kind of defend yourself here and there, poke at a few annoying cards, blah blah blah, force them into defense, you leave you alone, at least for maybe a turn or 2. Because they can't get around the big bad Tragodia. Alright? But that's all it's meant for. It's meant to get the pieces, that's it. Alright? So there you go. 3 pieces there. Alright? And if you don't use Different Dimension Capsule, you can, the next time you use it, grab either this and you get it and use it and get another piece, or you grab Victory Dragon. But don't select an actual piece. Maybe if you're facing the computer, yeah. But a person, they're not stupid. They're going to destroy these, especially if they know you're running EXODIA. Head of EXODIA, of course, the 5 pieces, which I will usually use Gold Sarcophagus to select that, so I can get it right off the back, or Victory Dragon, or whatever, or draw into it. 2 Magician of Faith. Again, it helps to increase, because I will flip Magician of Faith, get this back, use it again to get another one of these, or I will grab Vampire. I said Victory Dragon earlier. Vampire Dragon, and if you already have 2 pieces, that's another 2 pieces plus the head. Game. All right. This is insanely fast. Mystic Piper. Again, helps to mill the deck, thin out the deck. Plus, you can combo him with Wear Off Down. All right. Swift Scarecrow helps protect you from attacks. Tragodia. Basically, what I would do is I would take the hit and then summon him and have like 5 cards in my hand, 4 or 5 cards, 4 to 6 actually. That way he'll be like at 4,000 or 5,000 attack. I don't know, my math is crap. And I would just sit and hide behind him till I got the pieces. And they couldn't, you know, they couldn't get around him. But see, now I've added this. This affects you too, so it will negate his effect. All right, so it's, I guess you would have to use that wisely. Or you can just omit it. Alright, 2 Vampire Dragons. Again, helps to get the pieces. You can add, once it's Tribute Summon, after you Tribute Summon it and it's sent from the field to the graveyard. Heck, I even Dark Hole it. In one match, I Dark Hole my own card, he got the piece. Alright, so there's that. Side deck, basically you're never going to use this. In real life, if you run this build in real life, of course, you swap cards in between rounds. But here it's best of 1 unless you're in a player match. So you're never really going to use this. So why do I have it? It's easy. Just to swap. I'll swap cards, make changes to the deck, and they're already here. Versus me, you know, going in the trunk looking for these cards. Hope for Escape. I used to run this. If you guys are a long-time subscriber, long-time subby of mine, you know this. I used to run Hope for Escape in this deck. Jar of Greed, 2 Reckless Greeds, Kinka Bayou, you know. You can summon the targeted. Yeah, this is the old build. Necro Gardener to protect you from attacks. I thought about putting him back in. I may or may not. It's already at 42. You really don't want to go over 45 with an Exodia deck because it gets too pricky. And it takes longer to thin out the deck the more you add to it. Gravity Bind. I think I staffed it, open it, but I don't think I actually took this out. And in real life I have Sand, because they brought Sangan back. And that's another free piece of Exodia. Or a card to get a piece of Exodia. Sangan, I think it's at 3 too. That's the defense draw. I used to run this as well. Alright, so let's do it. Alright. This hand isn't too bad. We take direct damage. Pop down Tragodia. And tribute summon Vampire Dragon. And that's the head of Exodia right there. Break a break. Who's gonna break it? I do it. Draw a card. Battle Fader is true. Okay, dude. Okay, so now when you send him, I'm gonna get the head right there. So already the head of Exodia right there. I wonder, why would you get rid of Tragodia? Here's why. I'm not concerned with that. I'm concerned with getting the pieces. He evidently doesn't have anything either with him activating swords. Oh, God, dog it. Come on now. You don't have anything either. Okay, this isn't bad. We lose a piece of Exodia. We'll be able to get it back with Jar of Avarice. We're not getting anything. Dark Hole. Okay, now he knows what we're playing. This isn't bad. His hand. Oh, scared. 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't want to discard anything. Cause this is the type of hand you need everything you got. I knew it. That's fine. We have Dark Hole. And I have another Mirror Force in this deck. That's nice. Guess what he's gonna do? Get Mystical Space back. And then hit the other one. If I were you, I would have got Dark Hole back. Or whatever. Might as well. I usually use that to get the piece back, but shoot, might as well get some use out of it. Instead of just having it go to the graveyard. Shuffle the deck. We might get another piece. Yeah, we get another Trigodia. That's nice. Injection Fairy Lily? Good God. With Mage Power. Oh my. Yeah, right. I'm not even gonna sit there and wait to summon Trigodia. No, not taking that. I made that mistake before. The damage adds up. Shoot. Alright, now all we need is 2 pieces. Penguin Soldier. Save that if I were you, buddy. Mirror Force. Okay. That's fine. And I don't care about that. I just care about the pieces. All I need is 2 more pieces. You're not hurting me. Every turn is a turn I get closer to by getting the end of Anubis. Dude, I remember that. I think I ran that for a short stint in real life and not being that. End of Anubis. See, now you're top decking. Don't want to be top decking. There we go. That's a piece right there. Breaker. Oh, let me just see if I'll draw into it. That's game. Y'all see how consistent this deck is? Usually it's faster than this. But hey, still got the pieces fast. Pretty fast. Okay, that's helping me. Did you read the card? Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow, alright? Ring that bell so you don't miss an upload. I'm out of here.